actually have a student who was talking about potentially applying to teach a class about food and like specifically food exploration. And I was like, do it. I will help you with anything you need help with. Like, I will totally take that class. So I'm hoping they end up going through with it and feeling like they're able to handle it because that would be so cool. They're talking about like exploring like a different culture's food every week and all that. So I think that'd be fun.
A class I would like to see is like modern Korean history, just especially on like the Korean War, because I know like what I was taught in school. I mean, they barely taught us anything about the Korean War, and what they did teach, a lot of it is like biased or incomplete. So like a real history on that that can help people understand like the situation in Korea today. Or another thing I just thought of is like a completely different topic, but like a class on gardening or like growing your own food, which I'm also biased about because clearly I have a lot of plants.
One, I would love to see a class on compassion. I think we can't have enough of that. The other class I thought would be great to have is some kind of, either cybersecurity and crypto education. How to open a wallet, how to do it safely, where to keep your crypto, this kind of things. And I don't know whether you guys are younger, you already know it, but I don't, and I think it would be helpful. So, and then the other class I thought would be fun is San Francisco galleries, and I don't know how that would be logistically possible, but maybe visiting a gallery every other week and discussing exhibitions.
I don't think I've seen like any sign language class or anything. So lately I've kind of been getting into it, kind of wanting to learn. So it would be nice if someone like had a class, about sign language, like basic things. That would be really nice. I would definitely join.
Like I was thinking about like what are things that I like, what would I like to see, what haven't I seen on this campus. And EXCO teaches a lot of things, but then I got the idea of I really like motorcycles. Like I'm saving up for a class and I want to be able to do all the basic repairs myself. And I'm just like, man, that would be so lit to have like a bike community on campus and just like, okay, let's meet in this parking lot and we're gonna replace the chains, we're gonna clean the chains, do this. And I think that would be like kind of lit. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to teach it in like a year or two when I'm ready.
I think a class, I don't know if this has been a thing before, but a class I'd like to see taught was like queer sex ed, because they don't really teach that. I feel like I never really even learned about that on my own either.
I would love to see a class on the history of TV Guide covers, which you can't see, but I have shelves and shelves of collected TV Guide covers. And TV Guide, you're all way too young to know about this. Everybody used to get TV Guide. You got it at the grocery store. It was 25 cents, right? And it has a crossword puzzle in the back. And amazingly, the articles in the beginning of TV Guide are some of the most intelligent media criticism articles. I assign them in my classes. They are better than scholarly articles a lot of the time. And they are on intense topics sometimes. Like there were TV Guide covers. Every war you can imagine had one. Every election season had them. There were topics of things like guns on television and sexism on television and just like you name it. If it was in the discourse, TV Guide did a thing on it. So I would love to see a class on the history of TV Guide. I don't know, that would be my thing.
I feel like all of the classes that you guys mentioned should be taught. I have a lot of plants, but every month I do a recycle because they die and I need help financially, as does almost everyone. And I also definitely need some ultimate communication skills with my professors. So I think all those classes should be taught. But I'm really outdoorsy and I love like camping and stuff, but I would love to learn some more like outdoor survival skills and so maybe even some like outdoor like medical skills that you can perform if like anyone gets hurt outside. So I would love to hear about a class that's teaching those things.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we wanted to teach again for next semester, did we have to fill out the form again?
Yep. And just
Okay.
fill out the same way. And if you'd like to, you can use the same description. And if you want to change the description and update it, you can also do that, of course.